This week on the Unpopular Opinion Show.
Hell am I here for? What am I doing with my life? America is not a country.
I didn't call you a nigga. I called you a nigga. Without Mr. Ed's toupee, she's probably a very pretty girl. Do you know how much respect she loses for you?
She has way less sex than her other friends.
I think you need to say clearly what happened.
Who gives a fuck?
I don't care if you personally hit Candace Owens and her stinky
Cray.
No good thing starts with, I was thinking about my ex.
He ain't learned his lesson. That's a brother ain't gonna learn shit.
I know this is gonna be unpopular, and I don't care.
Let's keep this shit funky.
What's happening? What's crackulating? What's popping, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Unpopin Show, the home of unpopular opinions. I go by the name of T Storm, and joined, as always, my brother, DJ Mike Swift. What's happening, famo?
What's going on, brother? What's going on?
I'm good, man. Good. I'm I have a new setup now, and I'm still trying to get used to looking where I'm supposed to look, because I keep wanting to look down here. But I have a teleprompter hookup right here, but then I also have a monitor on my computer like below. It's just out of camera range, so if you see me looking down here, trust me, I'm still trying to get used to it. So for people that are listening, they don't give a fuck about what I just said just now, so just know I'm having a Teddy Riley moment trying to get used to my new gear. So that's one time for Teddy Riley. What we said before we started rolling. What was the movie?
Old analog nigga.
Yeah, there you go. Starting the RZA and Teddy Riley. Whenever possible, we can bring up Teddy Riley's name. We can just pay homage to in the spirit of Teddy Riley. In any case, how was your week this week, brother? How was your week?
Man, it was it was a very busy week. My day job, for everybody's watching, I'm still on the day job. So what y'all got to do is like, subscribe, comment, follow, dislike, whatever. Engage with us on YouTube so I can quit my day job. This is the Mike wants to quit his day job campaign.
Yeah, there you go. I need that music.
But
in the arms of an angel. For only a follow, you can help Mike Swift quit his day job.
Get Sally Struthers in here.
Right. We just have to offer her a pie.
I think she already ate them all.
That's horrible.
And see, I didn't start this story to start bad mouthing Sally Struthers.
Sorry, it just went there. My bad.
She's a lovely woman, I'm sure.
Yes.
But no. So to how my week was. So my day job is a very, very stressful, demanding job, right? Like, I have a number of people who constantly want my attention, and it takes a lot out of you. It's like having a number of children going, "Daddy, daddy, daddy, daddy," all the time. So by the time we get to Friday, dude, I got nothing left. It's like, thank God for bourbon.
I haven't drank on the show in a while. And we tape on Friday night, so I should be drinking right now. Yeah, there we go. All right. Quite a few things, interesting things happened this week. President Joe Biden addressed the nation for the first time and pointed out, for the first time in history, there were two women seated behind them. The Vice President of the United States and the Senate Majority Leader, both women seated behind him. That's the first time in history, and so that's pretty amazing in itself. But then Kamala Harris being a woman of color as vice president, Joe Biden pointed out that's the first time that any president has said, "Madam Vice President," you know what I'm saying? So, and it's about time, and so that was pretty cool to kind of witness history in that way.
Yeah.
I watched the memes of people making fun of Ted Cruz falling asleep, seemingly dreaming of Cancun because he was wishing that's where he was. But the
Ted Cruz was like, this old boring ass shit.
I could have stayed in Cancun. Hell am I here for? What am I doing with my life? I shouldn't have spent that money Trump gave me.
He was sitting there thinking, I wonder if they know about the hookers.
Right. Yeah, but I won't get into all the details about Biden's speech. It was cool to not worry that the president was going to say something stupid on purpose. You know what I mean? Or tremendously racist on purpose. You know what I mean? It was refreshing to kind of relax. And, to be able, actually, for Ted Cruz falling asleep, that's kind of how we all felt, comfortable enough to sleep while the president is speaking, because we're not worried that this crazy man is going to start a war or something like that, or throw out all the Jamaicans or some stupid shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like under Trump, you just never knew what he was going to say. And I don't think he knew what he was going to say. But in any case, all that to say, they always do a Republican rebuttal or reply to what whoever's in charge, if it's the Republicans, then there's a Democratic rebuttal. Since there is a Democratic president, there was a Republican rebuttal. And they chose the only black man in a Republican Senate, a cat by the name of Tim Scott. Didn't know a whole lot about this dude. But then I remembered it's the same guy. He's the only black dude in the Republican Party on the Senate, so it's kind of hard to miss him. Except there is a video.
It's like a cookie with one chocolate chip.
Yeah. Oh man, trust me. And then when you see him, unless he got his teeth fixed, he has hella gaps in between them, so they look really little in his mouth. Like he got like rice for teeth in his face. But before I get to describing him, he made a statement, and I'm going to quote it. I won't play it. You can research it for yourself, but trust me, this isn't a direct quote. He made the statement, "America is not a racist country." Full stop, period, and then went on with, and I couldn't get past that. Like, what? After Spain, he's talking about he was a black man in this country and this, that, and that. His mom, he was under a single mom, and all these different things that she struggled and all these different things, and he said America is in a racist country. That's
okay.
Yeah.
We haven't done this in a while.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Ooh, Black People Gonna Hate Me for This.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go with it.
So I skipped Biden's deal.
Mm-hmm.
Ergo skipping the rebuttals.
Got it.
I found out about this today when I got a text from T that said, oh, gotta go in on Tim Scott. And I said, who? Right. So that's just how off of my radar all of this was. But before the show, I figured, let me take a look at the whole statement. Because I wanted to hear it in context. It's about 2.5 minutes of a statement. He's talking about how the liberals, the Democratic Party, they're virtue signaling. He talks about how they're using they're demonizing, and I'm paraphrasing, they're demonizing a group based on the color of their skin, the way black people were not the exact way, but similar tactics as to how black people were demonized for the color of their skin. And I was with him. Everything he was saying, I was with, until he said, America is not a racist country. And it was, the statement was almost completely out of context of what he was saying. It was a disjoint statement. And then everything else after that felt very weird. And not weird because he made the statement, just some of the shit he was saying felt weird. So where black people are going to dislike me is I don't completely disagree with everything he said. I disagree with that statement and everything else after it. I think it was some value to some of the things that he was saying. But I think now we're back into regular part, send all of your hate mail to the Real T at the Real T Storm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me see if I can share something real quick here. There was something I thought was pretty freaking hilarious. Let me see, where do I go? Okay, here. So I'm gonna go here. Bear with me, folks. I'm still trying to learn how to work my computer. All right, so go here, go share. Boom.
It's
okay.
Another episode of analog ass nigga.
Yeah, there we go.
Nigga.
Exactly. Okay. Can you see? Are you able to see? Let me see. Should I slide it over some? Nope, wrong way. All right. Can you see? Are you able to see this here?
Which is much better than wrong hole. I see looks like the screen of your iPhone.
Yes. I'm going to play a video. It's no sound. Just watch. You'll see, see if you can spot Tim Scott in the audience here. So there he is. Okay. All right. So you probably can't tell what happened there. Let's go back. So there was a speech. The entire Republican Party is standing up behind the speaker. I can't remember who the speaker was, if it was former Vice President Pence or not. Excuse me. But in any case, it was some white man, because Tim Scott was the only black man on the stage. And this happened as he's shaking hands with other people in the party that's behind him that are applauding him for what he said on the podium. And then this happened. And no. Let's see it again. No. And look at the teeth. So,
he's like, shake my hand, please. Yeah, no, fuck you.
Right. So that's Tim Scott. They don't really respect him. Clearly. They don't really respect him. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Look, I am not the person to say all Republicans are racist, or the Republican Party is inherently racist. I'm not the person to say that. However, there are
should I get the tap dance music ready? Sounds like I need to have the tap dance music ready.
Dancing music.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Stand by. You know I live for this.
There are likely racist elements within the party who probably have an issue with him being there.
You think?
So for anyone who can deal with that level of crap, and he's got to know it's there, right? So if you can deal with that level of crap to ascend to the level of U.S. Senator, I give you some credit. but it's gotta bug you to be trotted out as the token blackface. So it's like part of his address was accusing the Democratic Party, the liberals, of virtue signaling and holding up, Kamala Harris, woman and black, and here you go. And that's not good to do that. And then they put him up there like, here's black man to talk bad about black woman, right? It's like it sucks to be used, right? How do you, God damn it, I'll just say it. How do you sleep at night? I don't know. How do you sleep at night?
Yeah. I hit the wrong cue, but it's fine. I get it. He sucks. But that's just my opinion. I was able to talk with some people and asked them what they felt about what Tim Scott said. And as well as for those that are listening that's never seen Tim Scott, I'm going to try to paint a portrait, try to describe him as best as I can. So I asked this young, as
Boy,
you know,
I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
where
He's a
would
black
I
man
go?
and you started talking about painting. I thought you were going full on blackface. I thought that's where you were going.
Oh no, he already has the blackface. But in any case, as you know, Tim Scott said, America is not a racist country. Diamond, how do you feel about that?
I don't agree with him. Tim Scott is a psycho. I felt like, first of all, I felt like he was a paid actor. And I felt like Donald Trump had something to do with that whole entire speech. I feel like he wrote the speech for him. I think that he's completely delusional because, honestly, innocent black people are losing their lives. We're just, especially for instance, a woman can't sleep in her house without a home invasion and getting shot. When a little boy goes to the store for Skittles, and he gets shot dead, it's too much. And for him to say that is incredible. I think he's delusional. I think, perhaps he got paid. I don't understand why he would even say that.
Well, I agree with you. So I initially, because I went on Instagram to, I couldn't believe that I heard him say that, and I tried to describe him. I described them as a milk dud with little teeth.
Sorry, it's awesome.
But I think I can do better, so I just need some help honing down. So I need you to let me know if I'm on point, not far enough, or you've gone too far, T. Just help me hone this in, okay? So, okay, here we go. So South Carolina Senator Tim Scott reminds me of a enslaved Eminem.
God.
No? Okay. South Carolina Senator Tim Scott looks like a transgendered Aunt Jemima.
God, no, you didn't. Oh, wow.
No?
That's brilliant.
Brilliant. Okay. The only black Republican in the Senate, Senator Tim Scott, reminds me of a deformed wax figure of Cuba Gooding Jr. as Radio.
Oh my God, that's amazing. That is amazing. That's an amazing analogy.
Thank you.
Wow.
I have a few more. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to see how far over the line I can make it.
Right.
Okay. So,
wow.
If you wonder about Tim Scott. If you mix an old, if you mix an old bootleg Jordan sneaker and a piece of shit from Goma Pile, you get Tim Scott.
Stop it. Oh.
Okay. Remember the old ABC PSA? Senator Tim Scott reminds me of Yuck Mouth with false teeth. Last but not least, saying what Tim Scott said about racism, about this country not being a racist country, I believe the South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, the only black Republican in the Senate, sounds like he's a member of the new group NWA, Niggas with Aneurysms. Too far?
Yeah.
Too far on
I
point?
love it. On point. Absolutely.
And there you have it. Hey, folks, I'm here all week. Try the veal. Niggas with aneurysms.
An enslaved Eminem. Dude, that's the best shit I have heard in a while. Oh my God.
No,
Holy shit.
transgender Aunt Jemima, that should tickle the hell out of me.
Oh, so, everybody watching on YouTube, you probably didn't hear half of that because if I left it in and let it fly, we would get all kind of strikes.
But it's okay. There's no racism in America. Tim Scott said it was okay.
Oh my God.
So I think we'll be good.
Oh, yeah, I'll leave it in and see what they do.
Right.
Oh my God, an enslaved Eminem. That's the best shit I have heard in months. Oh, God damn it, that's funny.
Thank you. Yeah. Now I felt like I was in the zone writing some of that shit. Like, oh man. Yeah. So moving on.
Oh, that was good.
Hey, if you want to talk to us, all you gotta do is email me. Email us, unpopinshow@gmail.com, and we'll get you on the phone. We can talk some shit. Come. Love to talk to you.
Look, while we're talking politics, can we just real quick talk about the Mr. Richard Barnett, the capital city rioter, the capital rioter, who famously put his feet on Nancy Pelosi's desk.
Oh yeah.
Took the picture.
Yeah, that goober.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this motherfucker, his lawyers. So he apparently, they obviously caught him.
Mm-hmm.
They're obviously bringing him up on some charges. I don't know what the charges are. But one of the sticking points in the charges is that he left a note on her desk that said,
Bitch will
"Hey
be back."
Nancy, Big O was here, bitch."
Right. Yeah.
His brilliant attorney's defense is the note didn't say bitch, it said biatch.
Biatch.
Which is far less offensive than bitch.
And not threatening at all. You know what?
That's their defense.
Close the case. Yeah, he wins.
I want to share a picture of the note. I have the note, ladies and gentlemen. I want to show you this note. How do I share? Share screen. On the front screen to share. That was me as a German soldier. So.
Wow.
This is the note in question. Let's zoom in.
Bingo was here. I'm surprised he didn't put WUZ.
Now, they say it looks like BIATD, and he intended to write H, and the C and the H kind of got connected on the end here. So he was saying biatch instead of bitch. Now, it got me to thinking. I wonder if that same logic works with the N-word. I wonder if somebody would get their ass kicked. Was like, no. I didn't call you a nigger. I called you a nigga. Right? The ass whipping gonna be the same.
Yeah, that's right. No. See, no. You got it all confused. I didn't call you nigga. I said nig. What was wrong? Damn. God damn it. You know what? What was that? Okay, let's try that joke again. I didn't call you nigger. I said nigga, and you, case closed. That's it. That's all I got.
I mean, that is the dumbest goddamn defense. Like he's paying people and they're literally gonna go into court and say this.
But
right?
That's
like,
because they have no
biatch and bitch are really the same fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
It's the same insult. It has the same intent, right? God bless him.
And
I hope he gets everything that he pays for with his legal team.
Oh, he will. Including rammed in the ass once he gets convicted. I think they have no defense of the shit he did, so that it's the most ridiculous. No. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go for it. Fuck it. What's the worst that happened? You go into jail, so let's try it. That's like that lawyer had to be like, this is the easiest money I ever made. Oh, so because they have to mount. If everyone's entitled to a defense, so all right. So let's see what we got here. Hey, you know what? That looks like an A. Hey, let's just say you said biatch instead of bitch, like the rappers say. That man ain't never said biatch in his life. But hey,
in his life,
let's go for it. Let's go for it. What's the worst that can happen?
Your ass going to jail anyway.
Right. Make friends with Bubba.
Oh boy.
Make friends with Bubba and do some Kegels.
Hey, he's gonna be working on a deal with the BBC.
Foul. Oh,
ladies and gentlemen, that is a 2 episode ago callback.
Yeah. I refuse because I'm doing something with the UK in the UK with the actual BBC. I refuse to harp on any jokes until the check clears. So,
but it's free reign for me because I'm not getting paid. So
I'll not. Nope. I recall you to what my wife has told me on many occasions, and I've quoted her. And that is, hey, don't fuck up the money. So that's
you want to know why that is stuck in my head. So I was editing it this week, and I was watching that part and I was laughing. I was tickled with myself with the 12-year-old boy humor, and it was a perfect joke that I didn't think of at the time, and I was angry with. I went from giggling to angry with myself. that joke didn't occur to me at the time, and I was like, I've got to work on being quicker.
There was another BBC joke there. I won't divulge until after the episode comes out. And one of these days, all these little jokes, we'll just compile them, and then I'll reply then. Right now, nope.
Let's move on to one Mr. Tyrese.
Yes. Yeah. If doing too much was a person.
Oh my God. If doing dumb shit was an award, he would have stole it from Terry Crews.
Oh my God. I almost, like, we need an intro for him now. What did Tyrese do now? Like, oh my, woo. Please, I'll let you have this one because.
So we've talked a lot on the show about Tyrese's divorce. And it seemed a few times like he was kind of positioning and petitioning to get his wife back.
He actually said that.
It was
He actually said that out loud.
Right.
On social media. Like, You know,
On
this,
Kirk Franklin's birthday.
right.
He did
This,
the post.
right. This could be us, but you
You
playing.
know,
type
relationship goals and all that shit.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Tyrese has been in a relationship with one, what is this young lady's name?
thing. I don't even think it fucking matters.
Zeely Timothy. Oh, it matters. Miss Zeely Timothy.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in a relationship with her reportedly since December of 2020.
Okay. Good for him.
Let's point out that all of the petitioning for the reconstitution of his marriage happened in 2021.
Okay.
So before we dig into why he's in the news with this young lady, let's take a look. That's just.
She's not a bad looking girl.
And I'm gonna. Oh no, we're gonna do a YouTube friendly take a look because the last strike was for sex and nudity, and anything off of her Instagram will set YouTube on fire.
Is that right?
So we'll go with
Wow.
that safe photo.
Okay. Is that a safe picture? Is that YouTube friendly? For folks that are listening to us, is a picture of the young lady wearing what seems to be a brown yoga pants and a little backless strap top with some arm gloves. I'm not describing it well at all. All that's really in focus is her ass. That's what you see. It's decent. She has a nice future behind her, I suppose. You know what I mean? Not a bad looking chick. You know what I mean? A little unbelievable, but you know, that's what you into. That's what you into. I like women that are natural now. That's my preference these days because my wife is natural and
let's
I'm
be
married.
honest.
Mhm.
She's a very pretty girl.
I didn't say that.
Up under all of the stuff.
Okay.
Right? Like you can tell and look at her and tell without the makeup, without the baby doll eyelashes, without the
Baby doll
what looks like
eyelashes.
2-inch fingernails, without Mr. Ed's toupee. She's probably a very pretty girl.
Did you say Mr. Ed's toupee?
Yeah.
There's a horse walking around here mad as hell. God damn it. I told y'all to leave me the fuck alone. It's hard out here. I'm sorry. I was being
She's
silly.
very pretty. She need big chairs in her house. I haven't seen anything that would indicate that she's a horrible human being.
No.
She is 25 years young.
It is.
Tyrese is 42 years old.
Okay.
She is an Instagram model.
I wasn't sure
She
if that's
is,
what she was, if that's what she did with her life or not. It seemed like that's what she was going for. But yeah, okay, that explains it. That explains the picture of all the assets on display.
And let me tell you, if you go to her Instagram, it's more on display than what we showed. We can't show the rest of it because YouTube will pull the video down.
Okay. Right. Well, there you have it.
She is a mother and she's openly bisexual.
Oh, well, okay, good for her.
And she claims to be in love with Mr. Tyrese Gibson.
Again, good for her.
I just feel like this is going to end badly for him.
Oh, you see it too. Okay, so just shy of him, petitioning to get his wife back. They were, him and his new girlfriend. What's her name again?
Zeely Timothy.
Miss Timothy. They're seen out canoodling and enjoying a date night, and that goes up. She puts that up on her social medias. And then there's a video, apparently that's later on that night, with Mr. Tyrese in focus, center of
I have the video.
Can we show that video? Can we actually show it?
Yeah, we can. I think we can show it.
I'll describe it to those of you who are listening. Let's see if I can give the play-by-play.
More like a blow by blow.
Yeah. Swipe by swipe.
All right.
So as the video comes up, you see a woman's feet in focus, in dead center. And then
Focus.
it's Mr. Tyrese voice.
Okay.
And she spreads her feet apart, and there's Tyrese in between her legs, rubbing some oil on her legs and Virginian spots.
No, it's beautiful. It's your man hands.
And grunting.
And grunting and admiring what he's looking at. We don't see what he sees. All we see is her feet.
I know we're
and
supposed
Tyrese
to
in
be
frame.
shaving, but I'm thinking about something
And she's
else.
moaning and making noises and enjoying the attention. And
Why
then
are
he
you
shows a
sticking your
razor
tongue
and he's
out?
shaving
I didn't
her.
even know I was doing that.
Yeah.
And that is the end of
that's
the
the
video.
Not for the act itself, but putting it on display. Why? What you do in your house with your, with your significant other is your business. Keep it there. That's like, lightweight porn. And it's just none of our damn business. Why? Here to see you shaving the public hairs of your girl. I mean, come on, son.
I like public. That's funny.
Yeah, that's
because
that's what he made it.
Within the context of him doing
Exactly.
it on Instagram is
Yeah.
funny. I see what you did.
Thank you. I'm here all week.
Listen, T is being kind. T is a married man, so T can't say what I'm about to say. I can say this, and I can take the heat.
Let's go.
If you agree with me, bro, just sip from your cup.
There was a cup here. We'll signify
Fellas.
it. Yeah.
Because the vast majority of our audience is male. Gentlemen,
Mhm.
don't you be shaving no public hairs. Don't you do it. Okay? Let her handle that. Don't you? Do you know how much respect she loses for you for doing that? Respect level just. This is going to end badly. I don't want it to. I want for him, if he believes that this is the next love of his life and happiness will ensue and she will change his diapers in 27, 25 years from now when she's only 50 or 52, right? And he's
90s
almost
plus.
70.
Oh, you're right.
So,
Sorry. My math.
If
I didn't pass
if
math.
that's
in high
that
school.
relationship, then I want that for him. But as a person who's been out there, who's done it, who's dated the wrong chick a whole lot, I don't see it. I don't see it. And certainly, if you want her to become that, shaving her legs, a public meeting place, on Instagram, yeah, that ain't the way to get there, bro.
I mean,
That is not the most masculine thing that you could be doing.
we talk about shooting the club up, not cleaning the club up. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, that's some next level simp shit right there. Like, I can't.
You know, ugh.
You want me to shave your ass?
I saw that and I got a little disgusted. I was just like, nigga, what are you doing?
Rubbing and doing
And
all
was serious
the
about
hands of okay. But again, if we didn't see it happening, you had nothing to say about it. It'd be like, that's your business. That's what you do. If he had told us that's your business. But since you put it, or she put it out there, and it's almost
You
like
know she gonna put it out there.
it's almost like, look what I got this dude to do.
No, let me help you. It's not almost like that. It's exactly like that.
Yeah.
Here's this person. Here's me, social media influencer, who's strong following, right? She's got like 300 and some odd thousand following, 350 some odd thousand following on Instagram. She does a YouTube thing. She has built some stuff on her own. Not knocking that. Well, okay, we'll come back to that. Because there's a whole thing about skill versus inherent value, which, you know what, we won't even get into that. Go check out Fresh and Fit podcast and Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews and Think Before You Sleep and all of them people for that deep into the red pill world. So we won't go there. But you know that the reason she put that out there was to exert A, some type of control over the situation, and B, some level up for herself. Here I am with what I got. Here he is with what he has, and I got him under my control this way, right? So it elevates her to do that. First, it elevates her to be with him. Let's just call that what it is. And then to be with him and have him simping. I didn't even want to say it, but simping on that level. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. But yeah. I really want it to for him. I really do. I want to be wrong.
Anyway. We'll see.
Wow.
Yeah, we shall see. We shall see. I'd like to talk about what I heard young Willow Smith discuss with her mom and grandma on Red Table Talk. She's made this statement before about being polyamorous. And they delved into it a little more, like in a recent episode on Red Table Talk. And you know what? First of all, I applaud young Willow for being so comfortable and knowing herself and, you know, able to discuss all these very uncomfortable, could for most people, uncomfortable subjects with her mother and her grandmother. Yeah, it's cool. I could tell it seemed like her grandmother was like, word. Like, that's what you word. Jada Pinkett's mom seems old school, but understanding and like, okay, baby, if that's what you into, I'll support you. That sort of thing. Okay. In the case.
Okay. Okay, baby, if you want to share your penis with a bunch of other chicks, that's fine.
Right. Any case, Willow has, you know, gone on the record and said that she's polyamorous. Like that's what she's into, and she has way less sex than her other friends that are in monogamous relationships. Basically, that monogamy is not for her. And you know, she's exploring the polyamorous lifestyle. I don't want to feel like I'm judging her. It's going to come off that way anyway. So it is what it is. But in the old man mind, it seems like there were a lot of girls coming up that were polyamorous. We just didn't call them that. The word
we used was much shorter.
Yeah,
it had a lot of fewer letters.
Oh yeah. It was hoe. That was where we. It was just hoes. We just knew hoes. Who knew hoes was really polyamorous? That's what it was. That's, you know, who knew? I didn't know that. I've learned something new.
Oh God.
So, I mean, cool. Kudos to Willow, and I know if I had a daughter, like, you know, no, you don't want to. No, I mean, if you dating the different guys, cool, dating around or whatever. You know, even for my cousins, whatever, I would tell them, not to be sleeping with all of them. And as a grown man, and as a mature grown man now, I'd say the same thing to my sons. You don't want to be out there like that. That's my mindset now.
No, you don't.
20 years ago, a different mindset, didn't understand as much as I understand now. That's the advice I would give to you. Now, you know, as a grown person, you are free to do what you want to do. It's your life, it's your body, and your choice. Just know at some point consequences and of your actions come to play, and you know, it's not like the AIDS epidemic went away. So be safe, and you know, everybody is not deserving of your body. That's both male and female. I'm this is a new me, by the way. I didn't always think this way, but I knew it. You get what I'm saying? I didn't practice it. But in any case, and all that to say, I don't quite understand what that means to be polyamorous, how she explains that, you know, that just means, you know, he's my boyfriend and he's my boyfriend too. And I like him too. They're all my boyfriends and that's it. And everyone else is dating also. Does that mean that everyone is dating multiple people and sleeping with multiple people, or there's an agreement between the other partners that it's just us four? I don't know. Have any?
So, as a concept, I don't have a problem with polyamory. And in fact, I could probably see myself being polyamorous if I had the ability to deal with multiple women at the same time. I just don't have that ability. And I'm not even trying to be funny, right? It's like, for me, it's women. For women, it'll be men. But having a close, loving partner requires a level of attention,
right, and
commitment and time that I just, at this stage in my life, I'm not able to do that Monday through Sunday, right?
Right.
Maybe two, maybe 3 days out of the week, I can do that for one person. I can't do it for two. But as a concept, I get it, right? Like, I get it. It's so, bring up Patrice O'Neal again. He famously, before he passed, he was really seriously trying to work on, it was a few years before he passed, but he was trying to work on figuring out how to sell the concept of polyamory to women without it being just on some, I want to fuck two chicks, right? It's right. Like he was really like, I love my girl, but I got enough love for another girl. So I want two girls to love. And it's not even on some old sex stuff. It's just, I like having two women in space. And as he was talking about it, I was like, yeah, I could dig that. I could see myself digging that, you know, and I spent some time thinking on it, whatever. But we grown, like real grown, yeah, right? She's 20. My fear is, and look, if she has soul searched and thought it through and come to this conclusion after spending a lot of time contemplating and really figuring out who she is, and that's what she came up with, okay. But if she's just kind of experimenting because she feels some way for one person and feels some way for another person, the consequences for her exploring that for real at 20 downstream,
yeah.
God bless you, right? Like, I hope nobody's like, oh, so how'd you spend your 20s? Oh, with John and David and William, or John and David and Susie, or John, Susie, and Michelle, right? Like,
you know, what's funny? There's a sister that I know that, again, didn't call it a polyamorous or a polyamor, whatever. She called it hoeing. And she said, because this is a woman that, you know, that partied hard in Atlanta, was at all the clubs, and was out here. She has no qualms about it. She was hoeing. She was right.
Do I know this person?
Yeah, you do.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And after being married and then divorcing, she made the statement that marriage wasn't for her. She actually, while she was married, we had a conversation where she said she missed being a hoe. those are her words. But in any case, all that to say, she was comfortable. I mean, I don't know if it was lightweight joking, but being comfortable with her sexuality and comfortable with who she was, and she wasn't out there selling it. She was enjoying life, enjoying her 20s, and was not monogamous at the time. You know what I'm saying? And she
was working on a deal with the BBC.
I'm not gonna join in with this one. I just no. Nope. The level of restraint, because I'm a big 12-year-old too, so I have these stupid jokes that I want to reply, and it's just difficult. I won't say hard, because then that's a whole nother BBC joke. I'm not going to join in.
Multiple seasons, multiple episodes.
Anyway, all that to say, listen, I mean, I seriously applaud young Willow for being comfortable and if this is her truth, that's who she is. And who you are in your 20s is not who you'll be in your 30s, was not who you'll be in your 40s and 50s. You're learning shit you should be learning shit as you go along. And the one consistent thing in life is change. And so the way she thinks now may not be the way she thinks, in another 10 years. She may look back and go, polyamory. Oh no, that's not, or maybe she'll go, no, that's for me. She'll have better understanding of what it actually means, or how to do it, whatever the case. I applaud her for, being comfortable. Don't mean that necessarily.
Couple of things, and then we can get off of the subject.
Mm-hmm.
In all fairness, sexual promiscuity is not the same thing as polyamory. So,
okay,
we make jokes and we kid here, but I just want to. Those are two different concepts. And then the other thing, I thought her reasoning was kind of dumb. She said she discovered that some marriages or monogamous relationships end in divorce as a result of infidelity. Okay. Mm-hmm. So when you get in a polyamorous relationship, people aren't unfaithful?
Well, if you have permission, it's not. Is that what? But if you're in a relationship, I'm gonna be full. I don't understand what polyamorous is. Then I have no idea what it really is. I have no idea. I don't understand the concept. Then
at its core, it's loving two people or loving multiple people, rather. So anytime I've heard the term polyamory applied or seen it applied is when and let's just be honest, it's usually one man and multiple women in a relationship.
Got it.
It's not one man just sleeping with a bunch of women. That's just a dude sleeping with a bunch of women. So there had to be, as I've seen it, and please everybody correct me in the comments, as I have seen it applied, it's a level of commitment and relationship there with more than two people.
Okay.
So that's really not even about sex. That's about the bond and the feelings between the people. Now, I'm sure the dude enjoys sex with multiple people. But, I mean, look, let's be honest. When you were young and out there, you didn't have sex with two different chicks in the month and say, I'm satisfied. You continued to go out and look for other women. So if you can be satisfied with two, you can be satisfied with one. If you have a wandering mentality, if you still have an abundance mentality and a conquering type of mentality, you'll go and seek. So in order to make, I think the same thing you need to make polyamory work is the same thing you need to make a monogamous relationship work. And that's a level of commitment. If you don't have that, you're going to cheat on both of your wives instead of cheating on one of your wives. So polyamory to me doesn't make infidelity just magically go away. I guess was a long-winded way of me saying that.
Got you. Okay, so I wasn't polyamorous. I was out there dropping dick off.
I'm dropping dick off. I'm dropping dick off. I'm dropping dick off. I'm dropping dick off. Oh, I'm dropping dick off. I'm dropping dick off. I'm dropping dick off. I'm dropping dick off.
Shout out to Lil Duval.
I'm dropping dick off.
If a song could apply as perfectly as that, I don't know what it would be. But yeah, shout out to, you know, if you in your youth, you weren't I'll leave it there.
Shout out to the background singer who was harmonizing dropping dick off. That was amazing.
Oh. Yes.
That's just great. That's great.
Sounds like a good spot to let you folks know. We appreciate you listening and watching. And if you haven't done so already, you must subscribe, like, and hit the subscription bell on YouTube. Or just go to our website, unpopinshow.com, and all of our socials are there. Unpopin Show at Unpopin Show for Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can follow the audio version, you can watch the video version, all of that. But we need you to subscribe. We got some prizes and some money. We dropping money off, not a whole lot of it, but you know, it you know.
Hey, it's enough. I'll take it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So
that's just great.
Subscribe and we appreciate you, man. Stay tuned for the after show. We'll talk some more shit up about dropping dick off. And I don't know. I just like this. I just like the phrase. That is I mean, eloquently stated. That is the most eloquent way of saying I'm out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was single, when I was single back in my days, if I had known that phrase, I would have used it more frequently. I would have put it on a t-shirt. It would be on my business card. What do you do? I drop dick off.
And, you know, I kind of, you know, in my 20s, I was out there dropping dick off, and I didn't use that phrase.
Yeah.
My phrase was, what can Brown do for you?
Yeah. All right. But I'm grown now. We don't, you know, just yeah.
I'm just too lazy now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And I can't say her name because she didn't sign up for this YouTube shit. I did.
Right.
But there's someone who is she's just goddamn fed me into laziness. Right? You hungry, baby? Here, eat some food.
There you go.
Here's some delicious chocolate. You need a beer? And I was like, oh, thank you. And now I'm just lazy. I'm like, oh, I could go and chase women, but why?
Takes effort, and I have to get out of this chair. What? Nah, I'm gonna stay here. That's cool. Nah, I'll take that beer. Thank you.
And she watches the show in the morning, like very early in the morning. So I'll know when she's watched this episode because I'll get a phone call.
So, Mike, so whereabouts did you drop dick off? I just want to know, like, where?
She would actually never ask me that question.
No.
She wouldn't ask. She does not care. She does not care. She would, you know, probably give me a little bit of shit about talking about her on the show, but you know, shit I did in my past or whatever, she didn't give a shit about that.
That's excellent. That's excellent. My wife feels the same way. She actually has said, I'm glad I didn't know you back then. I wouldn't have liked you. And I replied and said, yeah, you would have.
Got this special delivery for you.
Yeah, you would have. You'd have hated it, but you'd have loved it at the same time. So, okay, enough of that, folks. Hey, thanks for watching. Before
there was another BBC joke there.
Yeah, I'm moving dangerously close to saying something that's going to get me punched in the ear. So, hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
That's what I was going for. Need a daily dose of jokes? Like, subscribe, smash the notification button, and you'll get jokes in your inbox basically every week.
Absolutely. Because we like cats. No, that's the wrong. God damn it.